Hi there, Johannes here from Kern AI. In this short quick start video, I want to show you how you can spend your first 10 minutes in the application Kern Refinery. We're going to look at our typical Hello World project, which is detecting clickbait in news headlines with a binary classification task, basically. If you want to follow along, you can just head over to the projects page and click on sample projects and select the clickbait project from here. I've already done that, so let's jump into it right away. The first thing I want to do is show you the labeling task at hand, which is that we have some headlines like this one, and we just want to binary classify if those are clickbait or not. Right? So just going through them and seeing whether we have clickbait, like in this case, for instance, or not. And as you can already see, we don't want to do this manually for all data. So what we do is we build some heuristics to create those weakly supervised labels. And one heuristic could be, for instance, an active learning model, like this logistic regression that works as a classification head for some distal bird embeddings, which we created like this. So there's a lot of template code, don't worry about it. And as you can already see, it's being trained with a 50% train test split, and it creates quite good results. Right, so for our label no, for instance, we have a 100% precision, and for our label yes, we have a 89% precision. Of course, this does not hit on all the records, so we have some minimum confidence that we require for the data. We could nudge this, but let's leave it like this for now. But as you can already see, this is like one simple heuristic to basically build active learning models. And you could also, for instance, build Python-based functions like this one, where we use our spacey tokenized headline like this in the record and check if the first digit at the first token is a cardinal. If that's the case, we say that it's clickbait. And as we implement some of those heuristics, again, those can be labeling functions, this can be distant supervisor functions, active learners, doesn't matter. We can just go ahead and build those weakly supervised labels. Right, this will create those that I've already shown for your data. You can also head over to the overview page and take a look at the distribution of, for instance, confusion metrics to see where you can continuously improve your data. As I've already mentioned, we are also integrating transform models like, for instance, distal bird, so you can create embeddings over here, just picking those that you like. For instance, a bird base on case would also be possible, also on attribute or token level. And if you do so, you not only gain the power of active learning, but you can also use that data to find similar records. So basically applying neural search in your data, right? So for instance, we have this one, which is mostly about a political debate, and we want to find similar records. If we just click on it, it basically takes some milliseconds. We'll see other records that are rather similar to the one that we already have, which might help us to find more records of some certain topic, or to build better labeling functions, because we can understand what kind of records might be hit by that function. So it really helps a lot. And that's basically already it for the quick start. There are plenty of other functions you can look into. We also have a documentation with all the details, and also some small video snippet series that you can also look into. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And until then, happy labeling.